Weezy out of here.
The dash is digi, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I...
What is going on, guys? Boogie Clips here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my UDN Week 3 match versus Full Metal Master Coach of the Coastal Alolan Raichus. Wayne is actually a really good friend of mine. I've talked to him quite a bit in the UDN Discord channel, and he's a really nice guy, so make sure to go check out his YouTube channel down below. But anyways, let's just kind of jump into his team. So Wayne has a team of Celesteela, Nihilego, Politoed, Galvantula, Slurpuff, Bohemian, Mega Swampert, Braviary, Grabominal, Bull, Superior, and Volcanion. And the 6 I decided to bring this week were Rotomosh, Latias, Scolipede, Amoonguss, Swallow, and Hariyama. And since there's no team builder, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of break down what I'm bringing this week. So my Rotomosh set is a max HP and a special attack defensive split. So I hit things pretty hard, and I'm able to take a good amount of physical hits, especially from Mega Swampert, as this is by far my best answer to it. And I'm actually running an Assault Vest to just make sure I can take those special hits as well. And for my Latias set, I'm bringing a Calm Mind, Wish, and 2 attack set. And the kind of purpose of this is I'm able to Wish Pass into a lot of my team as well as being able to get my health back on Latias. And I'm also running Leftovers as an item to just make sure I can keep that longevity. Because if I'm able to get a Calm Mind up, I just kind of tear through his team, as he doesn't have very good switch-ins. And then for my Scolipede set, I'm going to be bringing a Swords Dance 3 attack set with Waterian Z, which is meant to be able to one-hit KO the Celesteela if I am at +2 most of the time, depending on the set. And then for my Amoonguss set, I'm going to be bringing a really specially defensive Amoonguss set to really be able to counter Superior and a lot of his other special attackers. And I'm bringing three attacks and Spore with Black Sludge to keep that recovery coming. And then for my Swallow set, I'm going to be bringing a Choice Specs really offensive set with 4 attacks and enough speed to pretty much outspeed his entire team without Scarfers. And then, besides Mega Swampert under Rain. And then for my Hariyama set, I'm going to be bringing a max HP, max attack, Flame Orb Hariyama set with 4 attacks and Bullet Punch priority. So yeah, that's pretty much the team I'm going to be bringing. So let's just go ahead and get right into the match. So looking at his team, for my lead matchup, I really thought Rotomosh was a good lead, because I thought he was either going to lead like a Celesteela or Politoed to try and get up Rain, maybe Bohemian, depending on what his set is. But I thought Rotomosh was just overall a great set. So let's see, that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to lead Rotomosh as he goes into Politoed. So this is an ideal first turn lead, as I'm just going to be able to Volt Switch out, as he's going to go into his Superior, and I'm just going to be able to keep the momentum up. So at this point, I'm going to be aggressive and go straight to my Scolipede. So at this point, I'm able to realize, unless he sets up a sub and it's a sub Leech Seed set, he's not really able to touch me, and I'll be able to outspeed him anyways, so that's really nice. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and set up the Swords Dance here, because I figure he's going to want to switch into something. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. He's going to switch out, go into Volcanion. I'm going to be able to set up the Swords Dance to get to +1 speed with the speed boost. So at this point in the game, the way he kind of brought in the Volcanion, I'm kind of figuring he Sugar Berry, but this thing is such a threat that I'm willing to sack off my Scolipede if it means I'm able to chuck this thing down to about 20%, as that's about roughly what it'll do if he's Sugar Berry. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and click the Earthquake, and we're actually going to get the KO, as he is not Sugar Berry. And right now, he's going to go ahead and go to Celesteela. So as I said in the prep, I'm bringing Waterian Z, and depending on the set, this has a chance to one-hit KO. So let's just see what's going to happen, and we are going to be able to get the kill, which is really nice, because the Rain Boost really helped that Aqua Tail hit really hard, and this puts me in a phenomenal spot, because I'm up 6-4 on him, and I've taken down 2 of his biggest threats in Celesteela and Volcanion. So he's going to go out into his Mega Swampert right now, as you guys will see, and this is probably what he should have done originally, because I really think my Scorpede's valuable at this point, and I really want to save this for later on in the game. So I'm going to just go ahead and switch out into Rotom Wash here, since it's by far my best switch in. Yeah, as he's going to click the Waterfall, and since it's in rain, it's actually going to do a good bit of damage here. But as I said, I don't have great answers to Mega Swampert, especially if it's carrying Ice Punch for the Amoonguss. So this is by far my safest play every single time. So here I'm just going to go ahead and click the Hidden Power Grass, try and catch it if it wants to stay in, but he does go into Bohemian, which was a really nice play. At this point, since rain's up and I'm running a good bit of special attack investment, I'm just going to go ahead and click the Hydro Pump and try and chip this thing down, as it'd be really annoying otherwise. It's going to do 54%, he's going to set up the Reflect, and he's kind of forced to switch out because I'm obviously faster. So at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and click the Hydro Pump again, and we are going to take Superior down to 36%. As you guys can see, running a good amount of special attack investment and Rotom Wash was a really good idea because I'm able to really just break through his team, especially under the rain. So at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and switch out into my Swellow, as he's actually going to be revealed the knockoff. And this was really interesting to me because it was actually a really good play on his part, a good bring, as he's able to take off my specs, kind of neutering the damage this thing was going to do, as otherwise it would have just straight torn through his team. But the knockoff was a really nice play, and I'm just kind of here going to click the Boom Burst, as I'm going to be able to take the KO on this thing if he wants to stay in. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to click the Boom Burst as he goes into Politoed, which was really nice for me, as I'm going to be able to really chip this thing down. So in the rain, at my health, I was calculating, and I saw that he's going to be able to KO me if I stay in. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch out to my Amoonguss, as he's just going to go ahead and click the Scald and actually get the burn, which is a little unfortunate, but not that in the world, as I'm running Black Sludge, as I'll be able to out-heal that later on, as you guys will see. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and click the Giga Drain. It doesn't really matter what he goes into. I'm going to do good damage. And if he wants to sack off Superior, great for me, honestly. So that's exactly what he does. I'm going to click the Giga Drain, and I'll just be able to click the KO by clicking Sludge Bomb next turn, which is going to be really nice for me and just put me in an even better position. As he's going to click the Knockoff, take my Black Sludge, which is annoying, but it is what it is, and I'll be able to take the KO on the Superior. So he's going to go into Mega Swampert here, and I was calculating at this range, he is able to KO me with Ice Punch. So I'm just going to go ahead and go straight into my Rotom Wash, as like I said, this is by far my best check to it. So I'm going to do that. He's going to click the Ice Punch, and at this point, I am running the Will-O-Wisp, but I decided, or actually no, sorry, I'm not running Will-O-Wisp. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the Hidden Power Grass here and try and do as much damage to this thing as I can, as he's going to click the Power Punch, which is really kind of annoying, but the Hidden Power Grass is really going to chunk him down. So he's going to be able to pick up his first KO with Mega Swampert onto the Rotom Wash, as I can just go hard into Amoonguss. So I was calcing here, and at this range, he is not able to KO me, and the Giga Drain is able to KO him back, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to click the Giga Drain here as he goes into his Bohemian. And this puts him in range of another Giga Drain or Sludge Bomb, depending on what I want to click. But I want to switch out just in case he wants to go for the Psychic. So that's exactly what I do. I switch out as he's going to start the Light Screen. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and click the Thunderbolt, as it guaranteed KOs Bohemian and does a good chip to the Politoed, which is what I predicted to come in. And I'm able to click the Wish here and be able to get a good, just kind of stall out this Politoed with my leftovers Wish set, but as you guys can see, he is actually going to get the freeze, which is really unfortunate. But at this point, I am able to go into my Hariyama for free and pretty much just claim a KO. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out to my Hariyama, he's going to click the Ice Beam, do about 30%, but I'm going to be able to get all my health back with the Wish and get my Flame Orb activated. So at this point, I'm just able to freely click the Thunder Punch and claim a KO on the Bohemian. And now he's going to go into his Mega Swampert. I'm just free to click the Close Combat, as he's not able to KO me, but do a ton of damage. And I'm just in a really good spot, as Politoed's his only remaining Mon left, and it's likely not going to be able to do anything back. So he's going to go to Politoed, and at this point, I decided I want to save the differential, So I'm going to go into my Scolipede, as I'm going to be able to, or my Amoonguss, sorry, as he's going to click the Scald. And since Light Screen's up, he's actually going to be able to live a Giga Drain. So he's going to click the Ice Beam, do about 40%, and I'm just going to click the Giga Drain. And at this point, since he knocked off my Black Sludge, I'm actually in range of another Ice Beam. So I'm just going to make the safe play to save the differential and go into my Scolipede. So I go into my Scolipede, and as you guys can see, he is going to freeze me again, which is actually really funny. We were talking about this. It's going to get him another point of differential, and so I'm pretty much forced to sack something off here. So as you guys can see, I'm not going to be able to thaw here. So he's actually going to get the KO on the Scolipede, and I'll just be able to go into my Swellow, as you guys can see, and pretty much just take the game right here. So I just want to go ahead and say GG to Wayne. He played really good. I think he didn't have a very good matchup, if I'm being honest, and I was just able to kind of play around my team, and I just had really good threats against him, and Scolipede just really tore through his team. But yeah, once again, I just want to say GG to my friend Wayne, and make sure to check him out down in the description below, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys probably later today for my week 4 match, as this is going to be going up a little late. So I will see you guys later.